And my belief is Satan doesn't want you to know the truth about demons, and the Book of Enoch reveals a lot about demons. It's not 100% accurate. There is some manipulation that's been done to it. So don't take it all 100%. Take it with a grain of salt and read it for yourself. So we're going to start with chapter 7.
Chapter 7. And all the others together with them took unto themselves wives. Each chose for himself one. And they began to go in unto them and defile themselves with them. And they taught them charms and enchantments and the cutting of roots, and made them acquainted with plants. And they became pregnant, and they bare great giants, whose height was 3,000 ells.
Again, it's talking about the angels who have mated with the humans and taught the wives all the secrets and mysteries of the world. So yes, women knew all of the secrets before men, okay? And they were more aware of everything because they were taught that information by the angels. And so women were originally the high priestess of all the religions, but those were all false religions because they did not pay homage to the one true God. They were the angels lying to the world saying that they were God. And that's what formed all the polytheistic religions in the world. So the disobedient angels came down to earth and taught all the women all the secrets and mysteries, and including all the witchcraft. And witchcraft actually means to bend to your will, as opposed to the will of God. And that's why the idea that a woman would be a witch, and witches could only be women in the beginning, that's where it stems from, because the angels only taught secrets to the women originally. This is the angels, the disobedient angels that fell from heaven. And all the others together with them took unto themselves wives, and each chose for himself one, and they began to go into them and defile them with them. And they taught them charms and enchantments and the cutting of roots, and made them acquainted with plants. Now I'm going to jump down to chapter 8.
Chapter 8. And Azazel taught men to make swords and knives and shields and breastplates, and made known to them the metals of the earth and the art of working them, and bracelets and ornaments and the use of antimony, and the beautifying of the eyelids, and all kinds of costly stones, and all coloring tinctures. And there arose much godlessness, and they committed fornication, and they were led astray, and became corrupt in all their ways. Semjazer taught enchantments and root cuttings, Amaros the resolving of enchantments. Barakijal taught astrology, Kokabel the constellations, Ezekiel the knowledge of the clouds, Arachiel the signs of the earth, Shamsiel the signs of the sun, and Sariel the course of the moon. And as men perished, they cried, and their cry went up to heaven.
And Azazel taught men to make swords and knives and shields and breastplates, and made known to them metals of the earth and the art of working them, and breastplates and ornaments, and the use of antimony, and the beautifying of eyelids, and all kinds of costly stones, and all coloring trinkets. Yeah, so makeup is witchcraft. I know that sounds crazy. It's a perversion of God's image. It came from disobedient, fallen angels. And even making necklaces and little bracelets and charms, that's a technology and a practice taught to us by fallen angels. And if you notice how charms look, they're completely like satanically symboled. These charms are evoking spirits to come into them. That's what they do. So arts and crafts is really magic arts, and witchcraft. And makeup is manipulation to deceive people into thinking you look different than you do. That's part of witchcraft. Makeup was taught to women and men by fallen angels. Why do you think the Egyptians wore makeup? Egypt was ruled by the children of the fallen angels, the Nephilim. The same perversion of God's perfect image. Why do you think we depict evil men as wearing makeup? The Joker, Jafar, Orochimaru, and even Spider-Man when he becomes part Venom and wears makeup. And all the rock bands that pay homage to Satan wear makeup. And dudes that get into Satanism also wear makeup. And makeup can actually merge you with the demonic spirit. The etymology of the word makeup means to collect together into one form. Sounds a little bit like demonic possession, doesn't it? In 2 Kings 9:30, evil Jezebel wears makeup. 1 Peter 3:3 tells you not to be focused in the outside appearance. You are God's creation. He made you beautiful the way you are. Thinking you can improve on God's creation is silly, and if you doubt your beauty, that may be a demon of insecurity trying to whisper lies into your ears. And you may need deliverance in prayer. Now, maybe not all makeup is evil. I really don't know. But I do know makeup was taught to us by fallen angels that were evil. And its origins was founded in the beginnings of witchcraft. Now, please don't take offense if you wear makeup. This is not an attack on makeup, okay? This is just a history lesson explaining the origins of the perversion of God's image that Satan and Satan's seed has been trying to do since the beginning of time. And it's in everything, guys. It's in everything, even in our culture today. We need to wake up and recognize exactly what it is.